PCD.
Okay.
Card number 17920.
Thank you. And yourself?
Okay?
Why are you lot all coming out like this? You're making me feel nervous.
Because
Like.
when people start filming outside of our police station, it tends to alert red flags. Okay?
For what reason?
Mainly for terrorism. I'm not saying you are.
No,
okay?
you're just flexing unnecessarily. Yes, you are.
Flex unnecessarily. You're not an issue to me. 179.
All right, I'm not an issue. No worries.
You're not an issue to me.
Good.
I have no reason to flex to you.
Okay. It's not about me. It's about you. This is about your ego, not about mine. Not about your. Yeah, of course it is.
Your ego needs to be approved and swept and fucking stroked because you're standing.
Did you just swear?
Because yeah, I did just swear.
So you just.
In a public place.
Yes, of course you're in a public place. Hello.
Hello, you okay?
Yeah, are you?
I'm not too bad. What are we filming for?
Because I want to.
Did you want to?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's gonna get troublesome. I already know what's gonna go down. Look at. No particular reason, just because this is what I've chosen to do today. Would you mind identifying, please?
PCD.
Okay.
Card number 17920.
Thank you. And yourself?
Okay?
Why are you lot all coming out like this? You're making me feel nervous.
Because
Like.
when people start filming outside of our police station, it tends to alert red flags. Okay?
For what reason?
Mainly for terrorism. I'm not saying you are.
Okay.
Okay, but mainly because majority of people come around, they like to film our cars, know what our registrations are, know what our police officers look like.
What?
Okay?
Okay.
No procedures for getting in and out of the building safe and securely. So that in that way, they can potentially perform a terrorist attack, okay, and have it all on recording. So that's why we come down and we like to check to make sure why they are. So you asked me to identify myself.
Watch how quickly PC Dean jumps straight to the terrorism bingo card. Apparently, holding a camera on a sunny afternoon is now a red flag. He openly admits he has no suspicion of a crime, yet immediately starts fishing for ID. That's important because under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000, an officer needs reasonable suspicion that you are a terrorist to stop and search you. Filming a building does not meet that threshold. But, as always, they try it on, hoping you don't know the law.
Yeah, I'm not going to identify, no.
Why is that?
I'm not required to, I'm not committing any offence.
You're not required to, you're not committing any offence.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, you are in a public place.
Absolutely,
Okay.
exactly.
So under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act,
Okay.
you could be required to identify yourself with name and address, or you could be arrested. Okay, if your
What if
behaviour
I'm
is believed to be
Antisocial.
behaviour
So am I
act.
behaving antisocially?
Filming outside the police
Does
station.
not constitute antisocial behaviour, no. Is that the route we're going to go down? I'm not going to give you my name. I'm not going to give you my name. I wouldn't suggest using the Section 50 power. You would have to prove that I'm behaving antisocially, causing members of the public harassment, alarm, and. Okay, so how's my behaviour?
If you're filming and the fact that you're standing outside, you cause a member of the public to walk past and feel completely distressed by the fact that you.
How would they feel distressed by that? Am I engaging anyone else? I'm just here filming you.
You walk past.
What are we doing? And are you going to nick me now? Are you?
Well, I'm
We don't
going to
need
ask you to move on, sir.
I'm not going to move on.
This is a classic scare tactic. No offense, no suspicion, just pressure. The goal isn't safety, it's compliance. If they can make you nervous enough, you'll hand over your details voluntarily. And that's exactly what's happening here. This isn't policing, it's a fishing expedition dressed up as concern.
At the moment, you're not in a public place, sir. This is cast as a private property.
Nah, it's not private property. And even if it was, no, I'm not. Look, this is a pavement, mate. What are you talking about?
Tell you what, sir, if you want to be in a private place or a public place, take a step in that pavement.
No, I'm good here. I'm good here. I'm good here. This is not a private place. How is this a private place? Look at where we are. Look. Just so the camera can pick it up, yeah. So if it.
So there's your yellow lines.
No. You're talking nonsense, mate. You're talking rubbish. And there you are, mate. You're trying to flex jurisdiction. Let's just pack it in. Yes, you are. I will carry on filming. No, I'm not going to step there. So we've got section 50, so we've got section 50, and now we're talking about private land. What's next? What's next?
So I'm correct in what I'm telling you.
No,
okay?
you're just flexing unnecessarily. Yes, you are.
Flex unnecessarily. You're not an issue to me. 179.
All right, I'm not an issue. No worries.
You are not an issue to me.
Good.
I have no reason to flex to you.
Good.
You are not that much of an issue.
Good. Then there should be no reason. There should be no concerns about me filming. Then if that's the case.
Well, generally there is concerns.
Well, you just said that I'm not an issue to you.
You're not an issue for me to flex. That means I'm not bothered by you. You're not big, high and mighty, okay?
Okay. It's not about me, it's about you. This is about your ego, not about mine. Not about your. Yeah, of course it is.
Your ego needs to be approved and swept and fucking stroked because you're standing.
Did you just swear?
Because, yeah, I did just swear.
Now comes the favorite tool of tyrants, Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002. But here's the problem. For Section 50 to apply, the officer must reasonably believe you're acting in an antisocial manner, causing harassment, alarm, or distress. Standing silently with a phone is not antisocial behavior. The only person distressed here is the officer because his authority isn't being blindly worshipped.
So you just,
public place.
of course you're in a public place, you just committed Section 5.
I'm not in a public place.
Hold on. Dean, bruh,
This is
pack it
private
in,
land.
mate, pack it in, mate.
Public places over there.
Pack it in, mate.
Public
Mate,
places
pack
over
it in
there.
right now. Don't swear again. We're all in a public place. This is all public.
Private.
This is all public. This is all publicly accessible. Show me where the boundary is that denotes public and private.
Line.
No, double yellow line doesn't denote private property. Dean, mate, you're digging yourself a hole. You're digging yourself a hole. You just swore. You started with Section 50. Then you're saying private property. Even if this was private property, it's a civil matter. This is publicly accessible. This isn't private property anyway.
This is private
Mate,
land, sir.
mate, this has not been good. Mate, this ain't good.
What we're watching is an attempt to criminalize a lawful activity purely to force identification. No victim, no disruption, no harassment. Just a camera and an ego problem. When officers start inventing offenses to justify their demands, accountability has already left the building. And
Why are you swearing? Can I swear? Can I use the F word?
You can swear if you want, sir.
So I can say fuck, yeah?
Congratulations.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I feel good, yeah.
Well done. Okay. Just we'll carry through. We've got that paper.
And you did swear in a public place.
Private.
This ain't private, mate. No, it's not. You're making yourself look ridiculous. Just go back inside, mate. All right. I don't have to take a pinch of nothing. I don't have to take any advice from any of you. I'm in a public place filming, which is lawful. And you've tried to threaten me. Yeah, you have. Yes, you have. You haven't educated me. I'm educating you right now. Go on.
Like, with you standing so close to the entrance...
I'm not obstructing you, am I?
No, but you need to listen. With you standing so close to an entrance, filming, that poses security questions for us, okay? There are people who wish to do the police harm.
Okay, I'm not one of those.
Okay.
And here it comes, my favorite move. Suddenly, the public pavement becomes private property. Despite double yellow lines, despite council maintenance, despite being a public highway. This is what I call the magic pavement defense. Say private land and hope reality bends around the badge. Spoiler alert, it doesn't.
But we don't know that, do we?
Well, you have to go based on what you do know.
You haven't identified yourself. So
I don't need to.
treat you as an unknown risk, so we don't know.
Why am I a risk? This is a camera.
Because you're an unknown risk. Common sense.
Based on
would-
what? If an old
Sir,
granny
you're
was
not letting
filming
me
here,
finish.
would she be an unknown risk?
You're not letting me finish, so that you can't understand my point. Okay. By you standing here, common sense would dictate that poses a security risk.
Why?
to
Is the
police
building not
safety.
secure? Like, you
But
lot
if
are
you
armed, like
standing
you've got a
here-
taser. Like, what
but
sort of security
with
risk
you
is it?
standing here constantly, filming cars coming in and out. Right next
Marked
doors
cars
next
that
to
are
where a
paid
gate
for by the
opens
taxpayer.
in
I've
and
got every
out.
right to film them.
Right next to where a gate opens in and out. Like I said, you're an unknown risk. You've got a bag. We don't know what you've got on you. You could run in.
Alright,
You could
well,
have something on you that we don't know.
yeah, well,
So that's why
I mean, there's lots of members of the public that have stuff on them that you don't know.
I know, but they're not.
Are they all
posing
unknown
themselves
risks
right
as
in
well?
front of
Yeah, well, I can be here.
Everyone's an unknown risk.
Everyone's an
We don't-
unknown risk. We don't live in a police state where everyone's an unknown risk and you're constantly doing.
Did you catch that? PC Dean drops the F-bomb while accusing the auditor of antisocial behavior. Let that sink in. An officer swearing at a member of the public while claiming they are the problem. The hypocrisy is staggering. Professional standards might want a word about that language, Constable.
Surveillance. What sort of you lot have been brainwashed or something? I'm just a member of the public. Chill out. We're not all unknown risks. What are they teaching you in training? Unknown risks. Is this a police state? Do you have to spy on each other? All like we all have to like snitch on each other? What's going on here? Like, what is going on here?
So we have to manage risk. So we always have to manage risk, and that's why we have to do
Hey, you lot are-
unknown risk and known risk. So anything that we don't know is unknown to us, so we have to treat it with an element of caution.
Okay.
Yeah? That's fair to say, isn't it?
Okay, I mean-
that's a common sense approach to this. And because we don't know you, you've not identified yourself with us, we don't know the risks that you pose.
Would you identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm PC Cook,
Okay.
1654.
Sure.
Yeah? And I'm just talking to you like I would to anybody else.
All right.
And that's the point I'm trying to impress to you today, sir, that's all.
Okay, now what?
Well, like my colleague said, because we don't know you, we don't know the risks, we are going to just ask you to move on to the public point.
This is public here.
Now, watch the backpedaling. The auditor calls out the jurisdiction nonsense, and suddenly the confidence evaporates. "You're not an issue to me," the officer says, yet he refuses to leave. If the auditor isn't an issue, why are multiple officers standing around debating him? Because the Section 50 threat failed, the private land claim failed, and now there's nothing left.
Apps guarantee you 100% this is public here.
But with your proximity,
And even if it was private, this is publicly accessible. Look. Just for some context, right? He's saying this yellow line denotes where it's public, where it's private. So how could this possibly be private property? Even let's say hypothetically it was private property, yeah? Who owns this property? Does the Met Police own this property, or would they hypothetically lease the property?
Owns this property. It's
No, they
gifted to
don't.
us by Bexley Council.
Okay, right. So who pays for the council? How's the council funded? I'm pretty sure this is leased anyway. I'm pretty sure the Met don't own this.
This was gifted to us.
So,
You know that for a fact, do you? Well, you got flowers on your radio.
Why not?
That's
if
asking
you
why.
went into a shop, if you went into a shop and they had a counter with no barriers either side, you would know that
Yeah,
behind,
that shop's not paid for by the taxpayer.
No, but behind that kiosk area, even though you can access it, is an inaccessible point. That's another common sense approach. So you can see that from there to here, and then this bit here.
And enters the lady officer with the softer tone. She starts talking about security, unknown risks, and how it makes us feel. Let's be clear, unknown risk is not a law. You cannot detain, identify, or intimidate someone just to manage your own anxiety. "You make us nervous" is not legal authority. It's an admission of powerlessness.
Common sense would dictate that this is not a public part of the domain. Yeah?
Okay, well this is all paid for by tax money, so.
But you have to, you understand why we're talking.
You understand how like fiscal policy works. So the government tax, and then they spend on public services, and this is that. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a fiscal policy, it's the economic policy, right? So it dictates how spending and taxation works.
Okay, I'm not here for a lesson, I'm just trying to talk to you.
Right. And I'm just trying to explain to you.
As a person,
Yeah.
from a person to a person, why we are managing the risk of somebody standing by the entrance that's constantly used to a police station.
Okay, have I satisfied that I'm not a risk?
Well, no, because we
Alright, well how are you going to satisfy it then?
Well, we're just...
Just remember, everything I'm doing right now is perfectly legal, so just remember that. And it's not antisocial. Well, why did you backpedal on that?
I didn't backpedal.
Yeah, you did. But why are you not nicking me under Section 50 then?
Because I've got no reason to. It doesn't mean backpedaling.
Okay.
I'm trying to approach you with common sense. I don't like to unnecessarily.
This logic is dangerous. We don't know you, therefore you're a risk. That's the opposite of British justice. We are innocent until proven guilty, not suspicious until ID is provided. If this logic applied universally, every passerby near a police station would need vetting. That's not policing. That's a police state.
Criminalise people.
Oh, thank you. Good,
So-
good.
Me and my colleague have tried to appeal to your common sense nature, but clearly.
Good. I'm
If
happy
you
that
are
you're
known
not. I'm
to
happy
us,
that you're
you
not
have to come out.
criminalising people. That's good. You know of any officers doing stuff like that?
Do I know of any else
Yeah.
unnecessary criminal?
Yeah. Never heard of that. Right, good. Good. Why? How can you? You know you swore in a public place as well.
I didn't swear.
Yeah, you did.
I did not. And if that has offended you, then I do apologise, but I did not swear in a public place.
You did. You said the F word. I've got it on camera.
I swore, but I'm not in a public place.
All right. If you say so.
Okay.
Right, we done?
Yeah, you go back your day.
All right, you're dismissed. You're dismissed. Go away.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, dismissed. Muppet. Swearing in public, Section 50, private property. Yeah, you're a Muppet, mate. Shut up. Fucking Muppet. Private place this, swearing that. Yellow line denoting public property. What the fuck's this guy talking about, man? Complete Muppet. We don't criminalize legal behaviour. Yeah. No hell you don't. No hell you don't. Don't criminalize.
And here it is, the surrender. I don't like to unnecessarily criminalize people. Translation, I realize I have no lawful power here. Wrong about Section 50, wrong about private land. Unprofessional with his language, no ID obtained, no offense committed. The auditor sums it up perfectly. Know your rights, stay on public land, and don't let them bully you with made-up powers.